we play Zero and Nairo round 4 because we got to buy. We don't do round 1. But yeah, which
Damn.
I'm excited for.
That's gonna be fun.
Because we have that underdog factor.
Yeah.
Mainly not because we're like no names in Dallas, but because Gibbs plays Lucario.
Yeah.
So that's just that factor that can come in whenever and turn an entire game around.
Mewtwo King lost to Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Like,
you
you
never
don't know.
And
get bodied by it.
And I mean, Zero said before, like what a scary character that Lucario is. So they're going to have to bring their air game. We're going to bring it. We're going to bring it in hot.
Double dip on that rage, dude. Let's double dip into this next match. We're going to get into Beastly versus Cosmic Witch. Some winners bracket action. So tell me about these two guys. Who do they play? What do you got to look out for?
All right, so Cosmic Witch, if you can't tell by the crown, plays Rosalina. A steady Rosalina main, best friends with all the top Rosalinas from Xaltis to DeBuzz on a first name basis with DeBuzz. So she definitely knows how to play Rosalina with the best of them. And Beastly, he's been coming here for quite a while, kind of shifting between characters, not really sticking with anyone. We see he's playing Cloud right now, who from Cosmic Witch I've heard sword characters are Rosalina's kryptonite. Everything they do can just destroy Luma. Those disjointed hitboxes from that sword is just so deadly. And we're probably going to be seeing a bit of that.
So in that situation, he rolls into it? Why? Okay. So in those situations where you're seeing Cloud airborne above Rosalina, that's problematic for most people because they end up using burst movement to get away from the up airs. But Cloud has that dare, which is pretty long and protruding. So there's a chance maybe he could beat it out. I'm not sure. We're going to have to see later on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does go right through it. And we're going to need to see Beastly utilize that a bit more when he's caught into these up air juggle situations that Cosmic Blitz can put him into. We kind of see him coming back now, 50% on Rosalina. And with Cloud, Rage is just as scary as with any other character. He's going to be killing a lot earlier. Forward smash, if he gets a limit. If Cosmic Blitz would even let him, however, that first stock's going to be gone. Beastly's going to be working up a hill now. 77% on Cosmic Blitz, not too difficult. That forward smash is going to get him in an off-stage position.
Yeah, that's pretty problematic considering that S-Smash is really risky. It seems like Beastly has been constantly going for these high-risk, kind of looking for big rewards here, especially because the percentage is so much higher, which is a tendency for most people, and there's the S-Smash that finally links into it, and he's taking the time to get limit. Now, the trick is you want to get limit, but you don't want to spend all your resources or lose any percentage as a result, because as you lose percentage, you're going to build up limit to begin with, right?
Yes.
So, doing a good job, and now he has the chance. I think Rosalina's got an up air. This dude's got an up air.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Pretty dumb.
So there's a photo of Cloud actually holding his sword, but it was another him. Like his sword is the length of his own body. Double Cloud using himself. And we kind of see him put Cosmic Witch into these up air situations that he was getting put in at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Kind of taking control of the stage right now. Cosmic Witch trying to get back on. That cross slash not finishing it off, however. That would have gotten rid of Luma. Luma quick to retort. Now the positions have changed around the left side of the stage.
So with Rosalina, I mean, does Cloud really need to address Luma though? Can Cloud just simply like get the right hit confirms and then finish off the character as a whole without having to systematically dismantle the character like a lot of other guys have to because of the disc run?
Yeah, a lot of other characters have to work really hard to get rid of Luma. While like Cosmic Witch was telling me, sword characters just have such a simple time with just dislodging Luma. I was going to have to waste that limit. Ooh, I got scared for a second. I didn't think he was going to make it.
Because of the aerial drift that usually comes with it, it's kind of odd. It's almost like you launch pad yourself into a certain angle when you start doing up B. Because you don't get a ton of aerial drift afterwards. Ooh, especially on the way down.
Yeah.
Cloud, not much of an edge guarder.
Ooh, that down tilt coming into play. He's in a great position right now. Uses the nair to try to get position. Leaving Cosmic Witch on the platform. Content to stay there to try to get back Luma.
The reason why that down tilt worked initially is because Rosalina put her forehead on the edge, and that's what got caught by Beastly.
Ooh, the tables have turned on the platform now. Getting to that dash attack. Will take the stock. Fresh. That's a fresh dash attack. Hasn't used that once that entire game. Did not use dash attack a single time.
That was really smart.
And as possible, I think Cosmic Witch may have been DIing upwards, possibly. But regardless, fresh dash attack. That'll be this game in Beastly's favor, which was looking really commanding. Like I think he got an immediate 70% at the beginning of that game, or 100% actually.
Let's think for a second. How many finishing touches did we see from Beastly though?
Well, okay, so since those those nerfs, finishing touches become such an unreliable option. I think it doesn't kill until around 80%.
Okay.
Or like 60 really high. Like I think 60 where that top platform is, 80 maybe on the bottom. So and it's just so unreliable now.
So what has it? So we saw him finish off stocks with the dash attack, right?
Yeah.
So what are the consistent options that Cloud is supposed to be going for?
It's cross slash.
Okay.
Cross slash. If you can trip him up with that that blade beam, that's a good option too. But most of the time you'll see Clouds go for cross slash. It is such a consistent option for racking up damage and taking the stocks. Even with that nerf, a little bit later, but it's so consistent and it's safe on shield.
Yeah. Wait. Really?
Yeah, there's like no inning lag off of it. You can act that. Look, he did it and immediately started charging limit.
This is so dumb.
It's like, you know how
that's cool.
Those big damage moves, like for instance, Meta Knight's forward smash, how you can just act out of it pretty much. It's like that.
Mega Knight would be really cool though. I'm just saying. Mega Man.
Mega Knight.
Mega Man, but in a night. It's called Rocket Knight, by the way. Go check it out. Game was dope. I am old. I'm showing my age when I talk about that game.
Oh,
There's
man.
the up throw. Where are we seeing the up airs?
Oh,
ooh, up
waited.
smash.
Not going to be yet, and we have limit on deck. With this amount of rage, that cross slash is going to be killing a lot sooner.
He's done.
Yes, and that's going to be the stock.
Damn, dude. That was clean.
Yeah, that was very clean.
And at 112, he still has rage in effect, but the problem is he's glassy.
Yeah.
And his recovery
that's
is
it.
ass.
That's it.
He's done. Yeah. The only way that he would have survived if he had limit.
Yeah, and a lot of Clouds, like when they see themselves in that, I'm dead, I need to do something situation, a lot of them like to try to charge limit to see if they can get that at the very last minute. I guess Beastly knew what his gauge was at and knew he wasn't going to live and just decided to kill himself. However, coming back on stage with a bunch of life, already taking out Luma, getting 54% on Cosmic Witch.
So Beastly's doing a good job here of just simply trying to take control of the stage and abuse position, similar to what Cosmic Witch was doing previous stock. From here, he's poking a lot with trying to jump in with up airs.
Yeah.
Could be problematic. If he gets a bit too close, we could be seeing the grab game open up from him. The up air strings, though.
Yeah, both these characters have very strong up airs and utilizing them good. That dash attack coming in, giving Beastly stage control. Oh, tried to call him out with that cross slash. It's going to put him in a dangerous position. He needs to use that down air to get back, but he's just air dodging.
Cosmic Witch.
Oh, Cosmic Witch, such a phenomenal job of keeping Beastly in the air with that cross. Oh my gosh, okay.
We let it rock.
Whatever.
Oh, that nair was excellent. Because it didn't even hit him, but it still swiped away Luma to the other side of the stage. Everyone needs to have a certain move or know what their move is that will push Luma off the stage. It's very important.
Ooh, Cosmic Witch in a very dangerous position. Limit is on deck.
Beastly is threatening.
100. Oh, the wrong way, but however, that's one way to get rid of Luma. Luma is out of play. Oh, Cosmic Witch is going to have to wait another 13 seconds until that Luma comes back. Getting back to stage, just barely.
Oh, I just hear overkill from Halo going off in my head.
Overkill.
Oh, that's great. Oh, how is he going to open him up? And Luma's back into play. He's got to be careful at this percentage. He looks at him wrong.
The miss spacing by Cosmic Witch is going to result in Beastly stock still alive.
I thought he was gone. Because his hurtbox moved forward because of the forward smash, because he leaned into the slash.
Being a bit too aggressive, Cosmic Witch is going to need to make him waste his limit. However, she just lets him get right back onto the platform.
Oh,
wasted. Still,
he's
down to 100.
He went for the down tilt there, guessing that there was going to be a button coming out of Cosmic Witch.
Yeah, however, she just waited. Got her Luma back. Oh, Luma's going to finish out the stock with that neutral air. Going into game 3.
Damn!
That was close. Luma, that spacing from Cosmic Witch was so on point, getting Luma out there so that neutral air hitbox would come out and clip Cloud as he's trying to recover.
That was so sick.
That was
there
close.
were so many moments there of like, that last stock was a constant game of RPS, right? But it's a question of when someone's going to throw what.
Yeah.
It was really funny because you had those moments where it's like, I'm on top of this, I'm above you, and I know you have, both of us have ridiculous up airs, and if we just look at each other wrong, we're gone. We're obliterated. It's too much. It was way too much. And because rage came into a factor, that made everything that much more volatile.
Exactly. Any just breath that the other character could have taken on one would have just been the end of that stock. So that the fact that Luma was the one to take that stock in the end after all that back and forth play that was going on between the two was just crazy.
Okay, but Beastly, the cross slash, overkill.
Right?
That was so dumb.
If he had just done it, okay, so if he had done that in the opposite direction, it would have put him in such a better position. But you got to do what you got to do to get rid of Luma. And he did a very good job. Cosmic Witch possibly with a character switch into Dark Pit. So I was talking with her earlier, and it was she's talking about picking up different sword characters, and she's going from like Marth to Lucina to even Cloud. Seeing the switch to Dark Pit, kind of weird from what the conversation that I had, but not a bad one. We see Beastly switching over to Ness, however, and this is a matchup that I don't think I've ever seen.
This definitely is a new one. Look for up air to be the go-to thing from Ness. The reason being is it auto-cancels on landing, and then you get ridiculous combo strings, so up air, rising up air. So falling up air, rising up air, and then you just do shenanigans. Also the more generic one, which is grab, down throw, fair, double jump cancel, fair. Just nuts.
And what I always like to bring up whenever Ness is on the screen is how easy it is to take away Ness's recovery. Once you get Ness off that stage, he has like a whole 3 seconds that he has to take to recover. And in that time, you can just kill him, you can down air him, you can give him, you can make it to where his recovery won't get. There's so many options you can do to stop Ness from surviving when he's off stage in that recovery position. And I want to see Cosmic Wakes probably utilize that. With her having a recovery that's a bit less abusive.
Okay. Excellent. Well, there's the drop down back air from Dark Pit. He's just simply taking stage control, and because he does a good job of pressuring, he just walked up and said, "What are you going to do out of shield?" Straddle. There's a lot of small things, a little subtle nuances that you're going to be seeing these guys do. For instance, you're going to see down Bs from Ness trying to deal with the projectiles that are coming out from Cosmic Witch.
I'm not sure. I want to say Dark Pits are physical and they can't be absorbed, but I think they are energy-based and they can. I think I may be wrong there.
I think they might be energy-based. Chat, let me know.
Yeah,
are arrows energy-based or are they physical?
Oh, I forgot about Pit down B too.
What do you mean?
It's a reflector.
Oh yeah, that's
so
true.
in that recovery situation, or just reading a really good roll, that Force Smash so strong, going to be the first stock off of Beastly.
Oh. Back throw is not going to be enough to finish him here because you have multiple hops. Able to go to that top platform. But Beastly's threatening with up air here. It's just a question of when you were going to look for Cosmic Witch. But great job for Cosmic to come back down to the stage. Trying to see if he can just rack on some extra credit here.
Oh, a lot of spot dodges, a lot of grab attempts. That up air is going to put Cosmic Witch in a bad position. Oh, Beastly not realizing the multiple hits from that forward air, giving Cosmic Witch some breathing room. Oh, that's going to be it. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I guess the middle of the stage, not just yet.
Correct, because he had to go the length of the stage as well as into the last one. It's not going to happen.
I would have thought 130. That would have killed regardless. But I guess I'm overestimating the back throw of Ness.
No, I think you're right. I think it's really strange that it didn't finish him off. And at 160, I think previously it was just good DI as well.
Yeah.
That was more than likely it.
All right, we see Beastly kind of bringing it back. Got killed kind of early, and now we see him in the lead, a combo string so dirty, an instant 62%.
That's disgusting, dude.
But now off the stage, once again, Cosmic Witch has been so, what's the word I want to use? Just subpar when it comes to these edge guards, just letting Beastly get right back onto the stage. When there's like so much that she can do to just abuse Ness off the stage. There's only so many options you can throw out. This is a chance. No, once again, giving him the breathing room to come right back on the stage. I just don't agree with that.
At the very least, what needs to happen is threatening people. Whoa, on shield, back throw. Cosmic Witch has an opportunity here yet again.
Just lead him. Like, I understand, trying to be safe, trying to be calm, but that's the position you want to put a Ness player in. That recovery position that's so dangerous.
It's the fact that you've now earned the space. You've taken up the stage. Why are you retreating and give them any space?
Yeah.
Take what's yours.
And now that's
ruthless
possibly
pragmatism.
That's the stock. So many opportunities missed there from Cosmic Witch to end that game, and then Beastly was just able to find that opportunity, or find more opportunities from the opportunities that she let go.
Yeah. So by not edge guarding, ultimately resulted in that stock being taken. The big thing to keep in mind is that even doing something, going out there and being in a certain position, even if you do nothing, is making a statement. It's saying these threat zones are now here and they are occupied.
Yeah.
And eventually, if you do end up pulling the trigger and you do punish them in some sort, you've now sent that message. That's what this is. This is a dialogue. Fighting games are dialogues back and forth. And you're telling them and communicating to them, I respect this, but I'm not respecting that, right? Being smart about what you say and the options that you have available to you. So